This is a topic I've spoken about so many times, Julius and I, over the years. So if you've been with us many years, you probably would have heard this before, and we get asked it all the time. People are afraid to weigh themselves on a scale. Now, Julius and I, for many years, we get on the scales every morning. As soon as I get up, I pee, I jump on the scales naked. It's like part of my morning routine. And what I learned a long time ago is getting on the scales, not emotionally, just getting on and working out where I'm at every day is I can kind of work out how my cycle is for the month. It helps so much to know where I'm at. Like, I believe weighing yourself and not weighing yourself and kind of just sliding through life, eating what you want and not really knowing where you're at, and then getting 6 months down the track and being like, oh my God, where did that 10 kilos come from? Is the same as not checking your bank balance. Like, you get on, you look at how much money you've got in the bank so you can kind of work out, okay, how much groceries can I get this week? What bills do I pay first? And you kind of get a gauge on where your budget is at. You don't just slide through, keep tapping that FPOS card or the bank card, tinkering it away, not knowing where your budget is at. You check your money, just like I believe you should check your weight. Now, it's also so important because so many people tie so much emotion to what they weigh on the scales, and you shouldn't, because you will fluctuate. How much water you've drank, how much you've eaten the day before, all that sort of stuff. But you can get a good gauge on if you've gained 3 kilos, then you probably ate junk the day before. If you more than likely don't just gain 3 kilos unless maybe your period's due, you might gain a kilo or something like that. But you get a really good gauge on where your cycle's at. I'm not saying you have to weigh yourself. The beauty of life is you get to do what you want to do. But I think it's so important to understand you don't have to emotionally attach yourself to the scales. It's just a number, just like in the bank balance. You've got to just take a good gauge on where you're at. So for me, I feel so much happier and being in control, knowing where I'm at, where my money's at, where my budget's at on my scales, and where my budget is at on my bank.